Hey, hello everyone. Right, I'm just going to make sure that I am okay. This has come out in just bear with me 1 second. Uh, okay, cool. Right. Okay, so hello. I just want to know where you're watching from, and I'm just going to make sure that you can see the stream. Hi. So we're quite live on all platforms. I just want to make sure that is the case. Yes. I can see that we are live on LinkedIn, and it's just going to be a very brief. This is 2025, okay? And we are making progress. Oh, yes, we are making progress. Definitely, we're making progress. So I'm just going to, once you come live, if you let your colleagues know that we are live, okay? And as we go through, the chat this evening, if you have questions, put it in the chat below, tag someone and let them know that we are live. Oh, yes. I'd like to know where you're watching from. Who's there? Hi, nice to see you on the live. Thank you so much for coming in. And we are looking at that topic, um, why most international optometrists stay stuck. They have a dream, they really want to transition. Some are even in the United Kingdom, just doing other things and only hoping. Maybe they've been for an eye test over and again, and they're thinking, do you know what? I really want to be in this consulting room, or just in their international communities. And that's what we're discussing today. Who's here? I can see someone live. Thank you so much for coming in. Just let me know your name and where you're watching from. Okay, so I'm just going to, I just want to share this stream into my other platforms, and then we're going to get started. Yeah, thank you so much for coming in. Nice to see you. My name, is Adeze Cosmos. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Adeze Cosmos, and it's so great seeing you today, whether you're joining me on Facebook, on LinkedIn, YouTube, on my personal page. I want to say thank you for coming in. And we're going to almost get started in a second. But before we get started in our discussion today, I just want to hear from you. What are your goals? Where are you at in the international, journey? Where are you at? Are you gathering documents? Are you still thinking? Are you looking for a placement? Where are you at? Okay. Nice to know. Okay. So I'm just going to introduce myself because I know, even though I wish that everyone knows me, but I'm going to introduce myself. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Dr. Adeze Cosmos. I'm an optometrist, an international optometrist, that qualified in the United Kingdom. I'm an independent prescriber and the founder of ACN Academy. I know, not to bore you, but I have indeed helped countless of international optometrists navigate the UK qualification process. And today, I'm here to get us unstuck. No one's going to be stuck in my world in 2025. Someone say unstuck. Yes. All right. So for the next 15 minutes or less, I'm just going to be talking to us about why international optometrists, some, not all, definitely not all, why they stay stuck in their qualification journey and how to avoid the same pitfalls. Okay. And that's what we are going to be covering right now. So, let's see. So, I know that I can only speak about myself. I know that once I knew that I was going to come into the UK, I started having that dream of coming in to practice optometry. And then I started looking around and seeing what I could find. And it was really, that sort of journey for me. Thank you so much for coming in. Hi, hi, hi. I see you there. Thank you so much for being here today, and I hope that you get value out of this stream. Remember, if you have any questions, go ahead and pop it in the comments below. Some of us are very private. That's absolutely fine. You can see the email address there, hello@reply.acnacademy.com, and you can see the WhatsApp number there, +44 795 660 9735. So if you don't want to put it on the platform, absolutely send me an email or send me a WhatsApp message, and I will pick it up. Okay. Now, many international optometrists do dream of practicing in the UK. I've met some people, among the many people I've met, some people have actually been thinking about this thing for like 5 calculated years. Yeah, they've been thinking about it. Some are just worried. Some started and stopped somewhere. Some actually started and are stuck somewhere. But I hope that the much we do this evening will give somebody some value and get us out of any stuck situation. Okay. So hopefully you give me your next 10 minutes and we'll be done. Back to our work, back to our families. Nice to have you here. So the first point I know, and that was something that kept me stuck for 2 years. If you're on the live, even on the replay, and you have ever been stuck about this process, I want to know how many years were you stuck? For me, I would say it was about 2+ years. Okay. And the reason for my being stuck was I was not clear on the process, the lack of clarity of the process. So I did go to the GOC website. I did see what was on there, but I did not understand it. There's so many things that are written, especially if it's in another country, isn't it? It's not really written in your plain language. You're not really going to understand the detail. You can see that it's written there, but okay, how do I put this in place? And so for that, the UK qualification process, it can seem to be quite overwhelming with multiple steps. Like you got the registration, you've got the QC, the quality check, you've got the application form. What does this section even mean? Then you've got the interviews. What questions do they ask? And after that, oh my God, I've got to get a placement. Is there another interview to take again before I can get placement? And then there are steps and steps of visits. How do I navigate this without a clear roadmap? Honestly, it is so easy to be lost. Does that resonate with you? If it does, let me know in the comments below. All right. Now, point number 2 is self-doubt and fear of failure. Now, this is so big. This is so big. One big thing that happens to some international optometrists is they doubt themselves. They doubt their clinical skills. And I'm not going to blame anyone, because even when I qualified in the UK, like by God's grace, yes, I was the first Nigerian optometrist to take the exams and the logbook. At the time, it has changed now, but at that time, as much as I'm aware, I'm the very first optometrist to do the logbook, submit it once, outcome, do all the competency exams, come out tops. But even after that, when I got my GOC number and I went into practice, I was still doubting my clinical skills. I was still having that self-doubt. So I wouldn't even blame any international optometrist if you have self-doubt in your country about, your clinical skills. But many do get stuck in this circle of self-doubt, asking, What if I don't pass the interview? And if I pass the interview, what if I don't do well when it comes to the pre registration year? What if I don't find a position? What if all the money I'm spending on all these things, what if it comes to nothing? And that mindset literally paralyzes some people. Even think, you know what? UK was a place I really wanted to go. I have friends there, I've got family there, I've got a support system there, but I think I'll just choose something else. So that is now, if that resonates with you, let me know in the comments below. The next point, it's not, this is not an inexhaustive list. So if you know the things that has kept you stuck, maybe from someone's story that you've heard, about this issue, I want you to put it down in the comments below. Let's have a discussion on that. The next thing is trying to be and do this alone, the lack of proper guidance and mentorship. Some try to move ahead alone, scattered advice, meeting the wrong people that give them the wrong advice. I remember when I came into the United Kingdom, and I really, at the time, I was a healthcare assistant. I was an optical assistant as well in one of the multiples, but I really wanted to get into that consulting room. And good enough, I did have a colleague that I went to university with. That was Imo State University, Nigeria. I went to school, and I called him on the phone, and I said to him, do you know what? I really want to do this thing. Do you know, I really want to go do the professional exams and all that. And you know what he told me? He said, just forget that. Just go back to uni and do the whole thing again. He asked me one or two questions, and obviously I didn't really have an answer to it. And he said, you see why you should go back. However, on another occasion, whilst I'm doing my work, I have this lovely lady. I always talk about her, my mentor. She came in, and I asked her, where did you qualify? When she said Nigeria, that was it. She gave me guidance, she gave me mentorship, and that was how I, in a year of meeting her, because it takes, you have to do your logbook and then you do the exam at the time. So within that year of meeting her, didn't skip a year, didn't skip any more months, because I had the right guidance and mentorship, and I was able to qualify. So there you go. Now, the last point I'm going to speak about here is the overwhelm and lack of confidence in clinical skills. And this is a big one, especially if there's some part of the competencies that you've not actively been practicing recently. That can be another point of being stuck. But I must say that let me just see. Let me see. Is anyone saying, okay, great stuff. So these are all reasons for which, international optometrists get stuck. They get stuck and they stay stuck. But I want to say that 2025 is a new year. It's something new, something extraordinary. Yeah, just know that this is yeah. I understand how challenging the journey can be, and it was challenging for me because I've been there. But the good news is no international optometrist should stay stuck. And that's the reason for which I'm hosting, the masterclass. We have a masterclass on the 23rd of January. It's going to be this same time, 8 p.m. And I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know in 5 simple steps, how you can navigate UK qualification. And I know some of you may have questions. Okay, I'm about to take the interview. I'm still struggling to fill my form. I can't even find a placement. Are there things I need to be doing? These things I'm going to be explaining to you. You're going to have a clear roadmap of UK qualification, the insights of how to build your clinical skills. I'm going to be sharing a little bit deeper on what you can do. These are principles that I've worked in my life. They have worked with the candidates I've worked with, and I'm very sure they're going to work for you. And we're going to look at practical tips and how to avoid it. And more importantly, there needs to be a mindset shift to overcome doubt. So if you haven't registered for that masterclass right now, I'm just going to put the link in the comments below. And I'm just going to have the last 2 minutes right now to take questions. Does anyone have a question? You have something you want to add to our discussion tonight? I'm really keen on hearing that. Any question at all? Da, da, da. Any question at all? Let me know. Any question? Okay, so the link has been posted right to YouTube there. Do we have any questions? Has anybody got any questions? Okay, thank you so much for posting that for me. Any questions? Okay. In the absence of all questions, I'm just going to make sure. I want to know where you're watching from. I've got people coming in for the webinar from Pakistan. I've got from UAE, Dubai. Where are you watching from? It would be good to know. Come on then. Yeah. I'd like to know. I'm streaming from SS in United Kingdom. I want to know where you're streaming from, and if someone can help me put that link for the webinar on face on Facebook, and if you can put the link in the group as well, that would be very helpful. Thank you so much. Right. So if you got any, I hope you got something from today. We've looked at the reasons for which international optometrists stay stuck, and we know that we've got an answer. 23rd. So you want to register for that masterclass. I don't know if it's like I can't see any comments. Let me just quickly check. While I'm on the stream now, I'm going to check WhatsApp if I have any questions there, and I'm just going to answer it. Okay. All right. Excellent. No questions coming in. I want to say a very big thank you so much for coming out to share this 15 minutes with me. I hope that you got some something out of it. The link should be up there, and I will put it in the comments anyway, so that you can register. Just know that your dream of practicing in the UK is achievable. With the right mindset, you're getting it. Don't let anything stop you. Don't fear. Don't allow overwhelm to take hold of you. Remember, my tag word for 2025 is do it. What are you going to do right now? You're going to register for that masterclass and turn up for the masterclass. And then let us really dig into the things that you need to be doing. Get that clear roadmap of the things that you need to be doing in order to get this qualification that you so desire. And I'll tell you, it's a good thing. I won't even have time. I'm not promoting the United Kingdom, but I tell you, if that is your desire, go for it. Just go for it. It is very much worth it. All right. Thank you so much for turning up today. I hope to see you in the masterclass. And let's see, I may be live tomorrow and next tomorrow. Who knows? But tell your colleagues and your friends and family, colleagues more so, of what we're doing here. And as you do that, I say a very big God bless you. Yes. And I'll see you hopefully on the 23rd, or maybe next time we're live. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Akachi David, thank you so much. Watching from Saudi Arabia, that's nice. I hope you got something. I know you've registered for that masterclass. Thank you so much. And I tell you, yeah, it's going to be a good year. That's what I tell any aspiring international optometrist. This is your year for qualification. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next time we're live. I'd like you to subscribe to YouTube channel and put on your notification bell. So subscribe to our page on Facebook and put on the notification bell, so that anytime we go live, let me tell you something, like, I'm a busy lady. I've got a husband, I've got 4 kids. And so I can't promise you when I'm coming, but I'm out for the international optometrists to ensure that any single one that wants to, gain UK qualification, I'll do my own bit. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you in the masterclass. The link is right there on Facebook, is right there on YouTube. Go ahead and get registering, and I'll see you maybe on the 23rd for the masterclass, 8 p.m., or maybe another life. If you know those topics, those questions, those things that you want me to be discussing, voila, just put it in the comments below. Send it to me on WhatsApp or the